Your Zodiac astrology horoscopes for the week starting Monday, June 16th, 2025. Planetary astrological summary for all signs. Mercury starts the week in Gemini, where it is comfortable and quick, keeping the pace of ideas fast and conversations flowing. With Mercury trining Saturn in Aquarius, this is a good time for structured thinking and making solid plans for the future. If there's something that needs to be said, say it clearly. You'll be taken seriously. Venus continues its steady journey through Cancer, putting focus on emotional closeness and family ties. It's a good week to reconnect with people who matter. Mars in Leo is still bringing heat and drive, especially when it comes to standing out and proving a point. You may feel more inclined to take action where you've hesitated before. Mars makes a square to Uranus in Taurus this week, and that can lead to some sudden changes or disruptions, particularly in financial or relationship matters. Keep your cool when things don't go to plan. Flexibility is key. Meanwhile, Jupiter settles into early degrees of Cancer, beginning to highlight growth through emotional honesty and loyalty. Saturn is now retrograde in Pisces, encouraging reflection on boundaries, beliefs, and emotional responsibilities. This isn't the week to rush commitments. Take a second look. Neptune in Pisces and Pluto retrograde in Aquarius continue to work in the background, encouraging long-term transformation and insight. The moon passes through Virgo, Libra, and into Scorpio by the weekend, shifting emotional energy from practical to balanced to intense. Keep an eye on how your mood changes with it. The bigger picture this week is about balancing personal expression with collective responsibility. Cancer, the Crab, 22nd June to 22nd July. Take things slowly this week and don't rush into something just because it looks good on the surface. What seems like a golden opportunity could end up being more trouble than it's worth. Trust your instincts and don't be afraid to say no if something doesn't sit right. You are not missing out by being cautious. You are giving yourself space to make better decisions. An invitation arrives that could shift your focus in a more promising direction. If you do choose to attend, stay grounded and don't be swayed by appearances. With Neptune casting a softer influence, it's easy to blur fantasy with reality. Someone familiar may offer advice, but it's up to you to decide what truly works for you. A slow and steady approach will lead to more lasting results, especially when it comes to new connections. Leo, the Lion, 23rd July to 22nd August. You've been pouring a lot of energy into trying to hold something together, but it's starting to feel like you're doing all the heavy lifting while others steer the direction. If your efforts aren't making a real difference, it might be time to take a step back and reassess. There's value in pausing, observing, and giving yourself space to decide what's truly worth your involvement. You don't always need to be the one managing everything, especially when no one else is stepping up. With Saturn's influence reminding you to hold your boundaries, this is a good moment to protect your own energy. You may find that stepping aside allows things to take their own course, and that's not failure, it's strategy. Someone close could offer a grounded suggestion that helps you see things from a fresh angle. Let go of the need to fix what others won't take responsibility for. Sometimes strength looks like choosing peace over pressure. Virgo, the Virgin, 23rd August to 23rd September. A fresh start may be exactly what you need right now, so don't be too quick to dismiss new possibilities before giving them a fair look. You've got the time to think things through. Use it well. Make your decision with care, and once it's made, commit to it fully. Outside opinions and distractions may try to pull you off course, but you're not here to please everyone. You know your own mind better than anyone else, and that counts for something. Mercury's steady influence this week helps sharpen your thinking and cut through the noise. Trust your instincts. They'll tell you what feels right and what doesn't. Someone might question your direction, but that doesn't mean you are wrong. Stay focused on your goal and remind yourself why you chose this path. Starting over isn't failure. It's a choice to move forward on your own terms. And that's something you look back on with quite pride. Libra, the scales, 23rd September to 22nd October. Just because something is popular doesn't mean it's right for you. This week, it's important to hold your ground and not follow the crowd for the sake of keeping the peace. If something doesn't sit right, speak up. You don't need to be confrontational, just honest. People may not expect it from you, but that's exactly why your words will carry weight. Respect comes not from blending in, but from having the confidence to stand apart when it matters. With Mars forming a supportive angle to Uranus, there's a quiet boldness working in your favor now. It's the perfect time to break away from old habits or groupthink and move in a direction that feels truer to you. Don't underestimate the power of steady conviction over loud opinions. By calmly stating your views and following through with your actions, you are setting a clear tone. Others may not show it right away, but they'll remember the strength you showed by staying true to yourself. Scorpio, the Scorpion, 24th October to 22nd November. The scattergun approach isn't working, and deep down, you already know that. This week calls for a more focused mindset, one where you stop trying to fix everything at once and start concentrating on the people and situations that truly respond to your effort. Step back, take a breath, and reassess where your energy is going. Not everyone deserves your attention, and not every task needs your input. The right support will make itself known, and a listening ear will offer advice that helps you see things more clearly. With Mercury settling into a steadier position, your words carry more weight, especially when used with care. Direct your thoughts and conversations with intention, and don't waste your time explaining yourself to those who aren't really listening. You'll find that progress comes much more easily when you stop trying to be everywhere at once. Keep your focus tight, your expectations realistic, and you'll end the week feeling like you've actually moved forward. Sagittarius, the Archer, 23rd November to 21st December. You are edging too close to a rut, and the only way out is to push yourself into something new. This week is all about taking that first step, whether it's starting a hobby, changing up your routine, or just putting yourself in a new environment. The truth is, opportunities won't land in your lap unless you meet them halfway. If you want to connect with others, you have to be open, curious, and willing to show up, even if it feels a little awkward at first. Venus brings a gentle boost to your confidence in social settings, helping you make stronger first impressions without forcing it. A simple smile, a casual chat, or saying yes to an invitation could be all it takes to shift the energy around you. Don't underestimate the power of showing interest. You may be surprised how quickly things start to open up once you do. There's no perfect time to begin, so take the first step now and let momentum carry you the rest of the way. Capricorn, the Sea Goat, 22nd December to 20th January. Someone you consider a close friend may be leaning on you more than they realize, and while their intentions aren't harmful, it's starting to take a toll. It's important to speak up gently but clearly. Remind them that while you are happy to support them, your own needs matter too. Jupiter's influence this week serves as a quiet nudge to protect your energy, and remember that true generosity starts with self-respect. You can still be there for others without sacrificing your own peace of mind. There's a timely shift coming in the form of an unexpected invitation, and it's exactly what you need. Whether it reconnects you with someone from the past or simply gives you something light-hearted to look forward to, say yes without hesitation. It's okay to choose joy, especially when you've been giving so much of yourself lately. This small act of self-care could be just the thing to reset your balance and remind you what it feels like to put yourself first. Aquarius, the Water Carrier, 21st January to 19th February. You may feel a little out of place right now, like nothing quite fits or feels familiar, but don't let that rattle you. Things aren't as off track as they seem, and if you pause and look carefully, you'll notice support quietly waiting nearby. Mercury's current influence brings clearer communication, so this is a good time to speak up. Let someone close know how you're really feeling. They may have already picked up on your mood but haven't known how to approach it. A quiet conversation can shift the weight you've been carrying, and once you let it out, you'll wonder why you didn't do it sooner. As the week goes on, that unsettled feeling begins to ease, and a subtle but thoughtful gesture from someone could bring a real lift. It won't be grand, but it'll hit the right note and remind you that you are more seen and appreciated than you realize. Keep things simple, stay open, and you'll feel steadier by the weekend. Pisces, the fish, 20th February to 20th March. This week's calm planetary energy gives you space to stretch beyond your comfort zone, so don't sell yourself short. There's more potential in you than you've been letting on. Even small risks can pay off if you back yourself. Not everything will go perfectly, but even the missteps will teach you something useful. A romantic interest, possibly from out of town, may seem exciting at first glance, but take your time before getting too swept up. Consider how you really feel before accepting anything that sounds too good to be true. There's also the hint of a financial opportunity on the horizon, though it might not look like one at first. A casual chat midweek could point you towards something new, so stay tuned in. With Venus casting a favorable light, your natural charm is shining, which can help open doors, but be mindful of who's knocking. Not every compliment comes without strings attached. Trust your instincts, move with care, and you'll come out of the week a little wiser and further ahead. Aries, the Ram, 21st March to 20th April. There's a whole new world out there waiting for you, but first you need to take the step to get yourself out of the rut you've been stuck in. Don't let old routines or familiar doubts hold you back when new opportunities are clearly within reach. No one is judging you, and if they are, they're not worth your time. What matters now is breaking the cycle and making space for change, even if that begins with something small and simple. A spontaneous outing midweek could be just what you need to shift your energy and perspective. Mercury's current position favors honest, clear conversation, so use this time to reconnect with someone you've been meaning to speak to, especially a family member who may also be feeling a little lost right now. Reaching out could make more of a difference than you realize. Taking the first step, even just to say hello, sets everything else in motion. Taurus, the Bull, 21st April to 21st May. Some of the strongest connections can form when you least expect them, so don't be surprised if a new acquaintance turns into a lasting friendship. To make the most of it, you'll need to step outside your comfort zone and be open to ideas that challenge your usual way of doing things. This is not the time to hold back. You can make the first move, say yes to the invite, and show that you are willing to join in, even if the path ahead feels unfamiliar. With Venus offering a boost to social bonds, you may find that people are more open and welcoming than usual. Don't let self-doubt creep in just when things are starting to move in a better direction. If someone reaches out or includes you in their plans, take it as a genuine gesture. You don't need to pretend to be anything other than yourself. Just be willing to try something new and see where it leads. Gemini, the Twins, 21st May to 21st June. A new idea is taking shape, but before you get too far ahead of yourself, make sure you've thought through every detail. It's not something you should rush or tackle alone. Pull in your colleagues or trusted contacts to help shape your thinking. They may offer a fresh angle or a practical solution that hadn't occurred to you. The more inputs you invite now, the stronger your approach will be later. With Mercury favoring clear thinking and communication this week, now's the time to open the conversation. Don't be discouraged by early doubts or minor setbacks. They are all just part of the process. Some of the more unusual suggestions might hold the key, so stay open-minded and focused on your end goal. If you can bring everyone together and keep things on track, This idea could soon turn into something real. Romance, money, career, travel, home, well-being and more. Follow your weekly zodiac astrology horoscopes here. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. See you next week.